Hello, and welcome to this screencast for how to use GMDE. And today we're going to look at loading a simple geologic map and georeferencing it and setting the datum offset when we don't know what datum the base map actually is in. So let's get started. To load the map in GMDE, we go to the File menu up here and choose Open Map. And the map we're going to open is this U.S. Geological Survey GQ map. It was published about 40 years ago. And GMDE opens the map and displays it and immediately makes it full screen. So I'm going to reduce the screen so it fits in the area of the screencast first. And there we are. Now, when you first load in the map, the coordinates that you see down here are simple coordinates, pixel coordinates of the map tied to the lower left corner of the image itself, not even the map, but the boundary of the image itself. And those are the only coordinates that you actually have. Now, the first thing we want to do, since we have latitude and longitude information, is to georeference the map. And we do that by clicking on the four corners of the map. In GMDE, you enter latitude and longitude as decimal degrees, and you can see here, these are in degrees and minutes and seconds. But remember that 15 minutes is just 1/4 of 1 degree, or 0.25 degrees. So let's actually do the georeferencing now. We go to Settings, Georeference. We click the upper left corner first and enter in these boxes the values. Now, because this is west longitude, I need to enter the longitude value as a negative number, which is a standard convention. And it's north latitude, so this number will be positive 43.25. Next, we scroll over to the upper right corner and click that corner. And it filled in the latitude for us because we're on the same latitude line. And we just have to enter the longitude, minus 111.125, which is the digital equivalent of 7 minutes and 30 seconds. Scrolling down to the lower right corner, we click that, and we just need to enter the latitude, 43.125. And finally, scrolling over to here, we click this corner. And because it's a rectangular map, GMDE has filled in the values for us. Now, if we knew the datum for this map, we could pick it from this list, but we don't. So what we're going to do is just leave it as unknown and then click OK. We want to use feet for this map because the map has contours in feet. And it tells us that we need to set the coordinate system offset. This is important because GMDE needs to know the exact coordinates of any points to get elevations from Internet elevation servers. And even being off by a few tens of feet can give you the wrong elevation. So we're going to set the coordinate system offset manually in this case. Unfortunately, this map down here doesn't actually tell us what the datum for the coordinate system is. What we're going to do is find a feature which is recognizable both in this map and in Google Earth, and we'll use the coordinates in Google Earth applied to this to calculate the coordinate system offset. Now, we're going to use this T intersection right here between this road and this road here. And so bear that in mind. Now we're going to look at the same area in Google Earth. So I'm going to transfer over to Google Earth. There we are. And I'm just going to, here's that same road intersection in Google Earth. And when I hover over this point, you see the latitude and longitudes of that point are listed in Google Earth. So I'll hover over that point, write down those values, and once I've written down those values, I can go back to GMDE. Now in GMDE, I go to the Settings menu and choose Set Coordinate System Offset. And so it tells me click on a very well-defined point, which you know the latitude and longitude of in Google Earth, which is our T intersection here. You can zoom in more if you want to get more precision. So we click there, and then I'm going to enter in the longitude and latitude that I wrote down from Google Earth, which is minus 111.152050. You want to record them to 6 significant figures at least, and the latitude 43.176.261. All right, and when I press OK, it now tells me, GMDE tells me, that the coordinate system offset here is that amount. So now that we have the coordinate system offset, let me show you the impact of that. If I scroll up to here, this and look at the latitude and longitude in the lower left corner, it's no longer telling me minus 111.25. In fact, I have to go over here to find 111.25. And if I measure that distance, that's about 230 feet. The values that were shown in the dialog box were in meters, and you can see what the effect of having a coordinate system offset is. So GMDE is now going to calculate everything with those coordinate system offsets. But we now know where we are spatially. That's it for this screencast, and I hope that helps.